Alrighty, well, what is the big surprise? The big surprise is that I made a kit for you guys. Not only I made a tutorial for you, no, I made a kit for you also. So, if you want to make this album exactly as I did, with the same stuff I used, then stay tuned and you will see what's all in this kit. So, first I want to say these little tags I made, they were for the expandable pockets, but the roses are really too thick, so I pulled them out. But I really love to show you that I made these tags also. So, okay, that's just an extra touch. Alright, so what's in it? Okay, let's get into. You get, of course, the paper pad. Yes, the 8x8 paper pad. You get chipboard, enough to make the album. Yep, that's in it. What else? We got the bookbinder's linen that I always use. Alright. Then we got, yeah, the contact paper I always use. So you can do it now for your own. That's in it. What else? We have the clear sheet that you can use for your expandable pocket and the chipboard frame. So everything is in it, but that's not enough. No. I got the bronze closure for you. Same as I use, a really nice big one. I got the ribbons for you, the golden ribbons, and these two ribbons. Then I got for you, let's see what else is in it. There is in these little bronze elements that I use also. Yes. Then I have these charms. So we have the tree. We have the present charm, and we also have the, where is it, the clocks, and I also put some brads and some eyelets in, and we have this, yeah, I call this thing that I used with the charms. I also put it in for you guys. Okay, so that is in. Then the flowers, yep. I put in the flowers and the bling bling. Hope you can see that on the back. There is the same blings I use in this album. Then we have the red ribbons, the Christmas bows. That's a bows. These are the 3 little bows I used. Then I printed out for you guys all these words. You can use them same as I did. Then what we have more, I do have one thing more, and that is this cut out. I cut out for you guys the Christmas magic golden rose word. So that is in it too, and yeah, I did it. I make a I put on all the measurements on this sheet, and I hope everything is correctly, but as I always say, it's really the first time for me and I'm really hard making measurements, so please check everything before you cutting your design paper. So anyway, I really hope this will work for you guys, but you can use all these measurements in the long as you follow my tutorial. So nothing within, these are only the measurements, not a written tutorial. The tutorial is my YouTube channel. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Guys, I hope you like it, and so give me a thumbs up if you like my video. The tutorial is available real soon, so please follow if you like. You can, by the way, you can make this album in any paper line you have, of course, but if you want exactly the same things I used, then just send me an email, and yeah, that is it, I guess. I totally forgot to say one thing. and that is, stay tuned. Okay, so let's see what we are going to make with this album I make a tryout with, and now we are going to make it with yay, the brand new Christmas Magic from Graphic 45. So let's see how it turns out with this collection. Stay tuned. First we are going to make the cover, and the cover sizes are, perhaps it's better that I mention it with my note. Okay, now these are the measurements for the Christmas Magic cover chipboard. So they are 21 by 21 centimeters, or 8 2/8 by 8 2/8 inch. Yes, you need one. Then you need two 21 by 10.5 centimeters, or 2 2/8 by 4 1/8 inch. Double. Yeah. Then again double. 21 by 4.5 centimeters by 8 2/8 by 1 6/8 inch. Double. Yes, you have this. Alright. Then these are the things you need. So let's grab contact paper and peel off the whites. Hello. Yeah, here it goes. Okay. So alrighty. Let's peel off a little bit, not all. What do we need first? First we need one piece of the 21 by 10.5 or 8 2/8 by 4 1/8 inch. So this is the front cover. So we're going to place it right there. Yep. Then we need one spine, 21 by 4.5 centimeters or 8 2/8 by 1 6/8 inch. Okay. This we put along this edge, but leave at least 3 millimeters open. At least. 4 is better, but I don't know. Let's check. I eyeball it usually, but I'm guessing, yeah, it's 3 millimeters. Okay, let's continuing with this. Then we need the back, and of course that's the 21 by 21 centimeters or 8 2/8 by 8 2/8 inch, and that goes along with the spine. Then we can peel this further off. Then again we need a spine. Same measurements of course as the first spine. And then the last piece. Now we can peel this off. And then the last piece. That's the last front. Here we go. Alright, so now we have all. I think I need to zoom out a little. Let's see. I think this is enough. Then we are going to cut the corners. And what I normally do is grab the corner and cut, and then save about 2-3 millimeters off the corner, and then go with the angle to the right. I'm going to show you close. This is a little left. Yeah. And then I am going to do that with all my corners. Just go to the point, leave 2 millimeters open, and then I turn. You can cut it white, but for me I don't like that, because then you have a little less black to cover up your chipboard. And it is not a big deal because we are going to cover it up with black, but I just leave it like this. Okay, and throw this away, of course. Now I'm first going to start with the large size. So I am going to unwrap it. Well, my table is not too long. So I'm going to push I'm starting in the middle. I'm pulling this all the way here. And then the rest will be following nicely. There we go. And then this also goes very smooth. Now grab your bone folder to clear all the air bubbles. Okay, then we go to this side. Again, I start in the middle, and you can pull everything up against the chipboard. Again to this side. So it's really nice and tight. Cuddle in. And then use your bone folder. There we go. Now we come to the part where we have left this in the corners. And I use my bone folder to tuck it in. So I'm just push and tuck it nicely inside. And then we do just in the middle start. There we go. Nice. Okay. And then this, go in, and then this. There we go. Easy peasy. Then your cover is done. Yeah. Now, last piece for the cover. I'm turning it over and I go all around my contact paper to make sure that my contact paper is contacting all my chipboard, so I don't have any air bubbles. There we go. Isn't that amazing? Look how this looks. Really cool. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. So now we have the perfect size to make this. Alright. And that is not perfect. Okay. Of course it is. I totally forgot that we have a little edge on, of course. Yeah, but if you cut this, now I want to show you real quick. When you cut this, then, of course, we have the perfect size. Yeah. I was scared that I did it wrong. No, I did not. Okay. thank God. Well, anyway, so that's the cover. And before I go to the inside, I go first to the outside. So let's decide what we want on the outside. Yeah, I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, to choose papers, I first do all the banners cutting off. Or these, not banners, but these things. I'm going to cut out, and then I grab from each side, from each paper, grabbing one piece. Actually we need 2 pieces, so we can hallelujah. Oh yeah, I think, where am I? Oh, I'm so off the track. I am. This is getting weird. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, let's sort my out first of paper. Alrighty, well, this is how I do it. I grab 2 of each designs because there is one left and one right side. So I make it in this shape, so I can see at once all the designs. So that's really my kind of thing to work with. So even with my processing, my work processing says, oh my gosh. I leave it like this, and then I pick up my design paper. Otherwise you still keep going to a pile, and it's not working for me. But anyway, which one do we want for the front? I definitely want this for the front. Now this is kind of tricky because this is not the middle. If I cut this in the middle, then it's not perfect in the middle. So I'm going to be a little searching that out, what I want. And for the back, I normally choose something for the back that's not easy to use inside an album, or a paper that I would not use that many. So what can we do for the cover? Well, I really like those babies, but I don't think that I'm going to use that much inside. So if I use the back, oh, that's this one, that fits perfectly. But this piece I also like for the back. Oh, and that's the blue. Now I noticed there are green, red and blue, and I really like the blue in it, so I don't want to waste too much blue. But this one isn't the one. This was a little... No, I like images. Oh, what's the back? No, I'm really going to use the babies. Yeah, I'm going to use the babies. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, so now I choose that. Then I go these to the back of my table so I can see. Yep, there they go. And now I'm going to cut. Well, for the back, that's pretty easy. And now you notice perhaps that the cover is just a little bigger than the design paper. And I did that on purpose because I don't want to use inside when we work on the pages. We do not want to cut every little tiny little strip off. So how I cover that up, I'm going to show you. I did use a little plain cardstock to fill it up, and even on the back. So that is what I'm going to do with this one too. But first we are going to cut everything in the right size. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, what I did was I cut this nicely along the edge, and that will fit perfectly because we are going to wrap the fold leather around it. And on this side we needed to cut just a little stripe off. Don't throw it away, we need it afterwards. But then, what kind of cardstock do you want? I have the wet one. To go inside, really, I have a really frog in my throat this morning. I don't hope that I'm getting a cold. But anyway, what do you think? Which kind? I really think the wet pops out. So yeah, I'm going to use the wet for the outside. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to smooch my edges and with this one, and then put some wet underneath. Alright, and then I am going to put it on. Okay, I put it all up, and I have just one tip for the back. We don't need all the big sheet, so I did cut on each side 1 centimeter off, because we can use this. Yes, we can. Okay, so yeah, I did the wet cardstock underneath, and then it looks like this. Pretty cool, don't you think? Well, now it's time to do the spine, and I cut out 2 pieces, and I did already my double-sided tape on, and I always do 1.5–2 centimeters bigger than the spine, so it wraps around. So that is what I'm going to do inside. So yeah, it covers up a little edge, but not too much. Anyway, the size of the bookbinder linen, if you want to know, is 8 by 20.8 centimeters, but please, that 20.8 centimeters measure if you are correct. Yeah, and that is the same for 3/2 by 8/16 inch, and we need that 2 times, of course, but always do your own measurements on your cover, because we don't want this to be short and we don't want to be this too long, so always checking out. So now I'm going to put this on, but I really need a guideline. Now I know that this is just about over my stripes, so that will be my guideline for this piece. And then it should be, but you can measure 1.5, see, that's around here, and you can measure from here also 1.5 and above, so you can see if you are straight. Alright, that's just how I do it. So I peel off my tape. I really get in the Christmas spirit. I even thought about in the things I do off camera to put some Christmas music on the back. So I really get in this Christmas spirit, but I did not do it. But I could. Now I'm going to use just a little extra art glitter glue on the edges. Now put it on. And then go up. See if you're straight. There you go. Now use your bone folder. And then this looks like this. Perfect. Like it. Like it. Okay, so now do the same thing on this side. Now this side is a little over. So, still want a guideline. You don't want, we really don't want to glue this not in the right angle. Okay, really. Yeah, here we go. Just a little extra. Yep, that's enough now. Ta-ta-da-dum, ta-ta-da-da-da-dum. All the way down. And then see where your mark is up. Yes. Alright. Alrighty, what do you think? Really cool. Yep, I like that. Really awesome. Okay, next thing I normally always do is put some ribbon on the edges. That for me gives always an extra touch, and that is also a reason, but it's also a reason that it don't come off. Because you're going to use this and grab this and use this and grab this, and I think it's really sturdy, so you don't have to, but I just like that extra touch. Okay, now I have chosen for the gold one, the gold piece, because there is enough green and red already, so I choose for the gold one. But I have a 6mm, but I also have a 10mm, but I can't choose. I think if I use the bigger one, then it more covers up that black edge. What do you think? This one could also be good. Yeah, tricky. Choices. Now I think I go for the small one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cut this, and I need these 4 times. boom. One more. There we go. Yep, that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to attach it and do one. Let's do one together. Let's grab this out of the way. Clear out my space. Alright, so what can you do? You can use, of course, double-sided tape. And I choose a smaller one because let's wipe it all around. And I just go a little over the edge, not too much. Now if you use the 1 centimeter, then it's better to use your double-sided tape. But I don't know which size you all have, but let's use this one. Now just to be sure, just a little. You really want this that it stays put. Alright, just wrap it around. Oh, not tailing it. Okay, and I want an extra piece of tape just to be sure that it will stay there. Yes, cool. Alright, so what do you think? That is way better than this piece, don't you think? Yeah, I like it. So I will do this 3 times and then I'll come back to you. Alright, how far are you guys? Well, mine is already done and I really like how it turns out. Really cool. Now if you don't like the black edge on this, then you also always can cover that up with anything you like, but I really like a clean spine, but perhaps at the end I will do something on it. So now we are going to do the closure. Yay! And we are going to use a big one. Let's see. Let's use this one. And this one is bigger than the one I did on the masquerade. See, this is way bigger. Really love this one, so I had to grab it. See? Really cool. The bigger, the better. So, what we are going to do is decide what's the middle and then put first the first one on. So let's say the middle is here. This was 21, so that will be 10.5. Yes, yes, yes. And we also want to know if perhaps it's better that we use a piece. Wait just a second. Let's build something. Let's build something with, let's say, distress inks. Here we go. That's better. Because I really want it good. I'm going to use a clam to put it together. Yay! This is perfect. Yeah. See, now I have a sturdy workspace. Okay, so now I can, we already decided the middle, but I also want this to be perfect as well. So yeah, I think this is the right spot. Oh, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. I don't want to move. Don't move. Keep your finger on and make a good mark. I bet I will not see that in a minute. I'm not blind, but I always had a hard time seeing. No, not seeing, but pencil marks. Then I think I can put this also. Use this, Diane. You see it better. Okay, fingers crossed that I did it right. You see, now I'm first going to do this one because I see now that this is lower. You see that? And that's no good. So I'm first going to put the right size on. So, making some holes. Let's turn this. It's way better. There we go. And now for this piece I also have long breadths. So it really is better than the short breadths, but it still works fine. But now I have found larger ones. Then I'm going to hold this, and I hope it's still in frame, but you get the idea. Here we go. That is really nice and flat. Perfect. Alright, now I do it again. And I'm going to make sure that this is going to be good. So, put some clamps on again. Make it straight. Make it straight, 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 straight. This just needs, don't wash this, please don't wash this, because we really want it to be good. Don't we? Yes, we want. Now I'm going to put this in the right spot. And I think that's here. Yeah. Oh, which one? Yeah, a little higher. The first one I did not do it correctly. And if you are not sure, then do just first one braid in, and then I do it good, and then do the other one, just to be sure. And then turn it. Yes. Alright. Definitely very sturdy. What do you think? Cool. Like it. Really like the size of it. Alright, so now we have done this. Let's go to the inside. Alright, back in 1 second. Alright, now, oh really, the sun is coming in. Oh my, did that bother the camera? I hope not. Otherwise I have to close my window. But, let's see. Yeah, let's use some black on the inside. But if you prefer any other color, then please do. So I cut mine, and before I put it on, I will make these loose, and then I put some other tape on the inside as well with double-sided tape to keep your spine really nice and tight. Come. Here it is. Alright, so put some tape on each side of your spine. Oh yeah. That will be sticky, of course. But it's now better doing it by hand. Doesn't need to be that neat. So, okay, that's 4 times. And then on this side too. And believe me, this is really better for your paper. To create a nice tucked in spine. Alright, here we go. Now peel this off. That's one side. Let's go to the other side. To the other side. Yep. Alright, now peel off. So I have something in my eye. Ooh. Alright, so let's put this just away for a second. Just peel off this tape everywhere. Tape it is. We love tape, don't we? Let's peel this off also. And we can do it all together in one time. Really, I'm in the sun. I'm in the sun. Perhaps for the camera it's better. I will close my window. But God, perhaps it's the last sun. Alright, well, does not really matter, but which side you are using. But anyway, now I only covered up the outside with double-sided tape, and I'm just using extra glue for the inside of my black. Alright, now leave that little black edge. I'm stuck. Yeah. Okay. Grab the other one. And of course I already measured mine. But I be sure that I begin at the right. Just a little edge. Make sure it's nice. Alright, and then I'm going to use my bone folder and go everywhere. Careful with your closure. here we go. I think it's done. Then what we do is find that, oh my gosh, the sun. Find that first opening with your spine, and then be gentle with your bone folder, so your paper will be prepared to do this. Yeah, so we tuck the black paper in that opening. That's the very crucial thing. When we do the chipboard against each other, we very need that 3 to 4 millimeters opening. That's all before this. And of course for this, so you don't tear your piece, but we do use some bookbinder's linen to be sure that will not happen. But if you use paper and you keep that openings large enough, at least 3 to 4 millimeters, then your paper will not tear anyway. I just love using bookbinder's linen, just to be sure. So your album will be nice at many years after you make it. That's the meaning, don't you think? I really think. Alright, so look at this. Cool. Yeah. Perfect. I'm going to put the sun away because this is not going to work. But anyway, we are finished and ready to do some pages. Yay! Back in 1 sec.